Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Always a special night being back here in Montreal. The banners, the magic, the ghosts, it's all here. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Canadiens will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes it over. Oh, what a save. He bluffed that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Tremendous stuff by Vasilevsky.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Tetsier's got the puck. From behind the net. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. One-timer! Denies him in front. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Puts it on net. That's blocked. Across the line and on the attack. Big hit. That frees up possession. Big time stop there.
Montembeault is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And he had the answer on that play.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
The Bolts win the defensive zone faceoff. And that's knocked away. Takes the feed at the point. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in the right. And that's intercepted by Chernak. Takes the puck behind the net. Rocked him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Canadiens have it now. Here's a chance in front. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Cross-corner dump in. Quick pass across to Slavkovsky. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Never forget sitting in a dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Rocks him on the play.
Good.
And here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around, and you're looking down, you see that one of your players is injured, you have to defend them.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Gord's won it off the face-off. Hedman's got the puck in his own zone. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. zone, they move the puck around. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Holmberg. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. The Bolts win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Pass out front, and that shot's blocked. Shuts him down. Angles it over to Bolduc. Rocked on the play. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. And now he passes it to Evans. Takes the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Bjorkstrand. Pass right back. They've got numbers. Shot comes up with a stop. Good check. Frees the puck up. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Tries to feed it over to Hedman. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Lightning have possession along the boards. And a great save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Bolts win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Dishes it off! One save made by Montembeault.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
Off the draw, they take possession. Passes it in front, and it's blocked. Monster blocker stopped by Montembeault.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. And now he tries to get it across to Gonçalves. From right out of midair, he bats it down. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Bolts have it behind the cage. Slides the puck ahead to Gonçalves. Here's a shot. Moves it quickly over to Evans. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
The Bolts have it from their own end. Works it across to Cirelli. Points lugging the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Slides the puck to Thompson. And he takes the dish. Montreal's got him in the offensive zone. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Feeds the puck up to Hagel. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Shekai. Here's a short pass to Suzuki. Nice hit on the play there. Shekai's taking it from his own end. Slides it diagonally to Kapanen. Takes a shot, and not much on that one.
world-class save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here he is in close. Shot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Sends a pass over. Quick pass across to Holmberg. Grabs the puck at center. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kapanen. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Montembeault's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Bolts win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Xhekaj stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Caulfield. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Takes off the pass in the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Gensel. Shot! Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Evans takes possession right off the draw. Moves it to Gallagher. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Radish. The Bolts looking against the half wall. That's turned away with the pad by Montembeault. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Evans. Lowers the boom with that hit. And that's blocked away. Great defensive play to break it up. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Oh, what an effort getting up the body there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Makes the save. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Picked up along the wall by Hedman. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And there's the whistle icing the call. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Big time stop there.
Sometimes you have no time to think to make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Shuts him down. Amazing stops. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. They've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And it's picked up by the defense. Tampa Bay's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Cirelli. And he comes up with the glove save.
Montembeault's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Well, let's see how this face-off plays out here coming up, because one team looks hungry and the other one looks like they need a break.
Well, they're gassed, right? They ice the puck so they can't get off. And if I'm the coach, I'm telling you, the only way that this play stops is with a goal or a penalty.
Sends it in on the attack. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Angles it over to Gensel. Through center along the wing. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Suzuki. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Suzuki's won the draw there on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Tries to feed it over to Gonsalves. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he makes the easy save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Tampa Bay's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Works it across to Caulfield. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Bolts cross the line and gain the zone. Gets a piece of it and will line. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a blast. And that doesn't reach the net. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Lets it go. Grabs it with the glove.
Jurgensen's has been engaged physically throughout this game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting. But you got to find a way to be physical, engaged, and generate opportunities like he did just there.
More than half the frame has been played here. Still looking for our first goal. The Bolts take over on possession. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Cirelli's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
That's just a beautiful, deceptive shot. Most goaltenders are going to give you their glove hand and want you to challenge there. But instead, the shooter makes a great read and beats the goaltender high stick side.
The Lightning have pushed, and look at this. We finally got the first goal of the game here just past the midway mark of the frame.
Yeah, it hasn't been a really open-up two-way game, has it, James? And now they found their offense. They found their footing, if you will, and this is really important. Timing can be everything in the game of hockey. They managed to switch the momentum, but now they've got to do something with it.
Shakes off the coverage. And the puck's booted away. Good use of the body on the play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Slides it diagonally to Hedman. The Bolts in transition at center. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Slides the puck across to Bolduc. Tampa Bay's got it behind the net. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Habs have it now. The Bolts gain control of it.
Carlisle's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
You got to love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive. It's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Tampa Bay's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James. And often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Along the right side into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Gergensen. Goalie with a stop.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Past the midway mark in this period. The Bolts have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Habs win the draw. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Quick shot! Shuts him down. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Came up with the save on that play. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And there's the save. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Slafkovsky. And that's a great read to force the turnover. And now it's grabbed by Texier. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hedman. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Bolts have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And there's the counterpunch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor. I love this snapshot from in tight, James. That beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Montreal's got to be feeling good after getting that one, Cheryl.
Well, they're certainly feeling good about themselves now, James. The body language has changed. They're on their toes. The confidence is lifted. Some much-needed offense to get them within one.
Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Gonçalves gains the zone. And the puck skips away after that move.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses.
It's in! He scores!
A pair of balls just 20 seconds apart.
Incredible! Look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Comes from the lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up. Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to...
Montreal's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
The Canadiens ready to go on the attack. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Handles the puck. The Habs look to start the transition game. Throws it in. The Bolts gain control of the puck against the wall. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. He got all on that one. On the attack. Slides it up to Bjorkstrand. Matheson's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to get it over to Thompson. Oh, good swat of the puck to knock it down. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Quick feed to Caulfield. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Bolts have it now. And that play's broken up. Directs it on over to Paul. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. The Bolts have it from their own end. Caulfield's exploring options with the puck. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Oh, absolutely hammers them.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
Moves it quickly over to Cooley. Tries to get the puck to Slavkovsky. Moves into the slot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves the puck. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Slides it on over to Gensel. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Fires it! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. They win the draw and go on the attack. Too much congestion in front. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes the puck. The Bolts have it against the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. Gergensen's plays the puck. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Quick pass to Doc. Slides the puck over. Montreal's got it along the wall. Sends it out in front. Puts it on the post. And a great save. Turns another aside.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Grabbed along the board by Gallagher. Now he slides it up to Gonsalves. Getzel's got the puck. Angles it over to Radish. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Here's a chance. To his teammate. Puck picked up by Deneau. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Gonsalves setting up against the wall. That's blocked by Montembeault. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Late goings of this period. We got a tie game. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And some textbook body contact there. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Cirelli. Takes the pass in the left wing. And that's blocked. With the stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by McDonough. Tampa Bay's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, great save by Montembeault. And that pass attempt is deflected. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Bolts gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Chernak. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Point's going to play it against the half wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Lightning have the puck in their own zone. Montreal's got the puck. Back in with intention. Great save by Vasilevsky.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him! The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Big time stop there.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
There's a shot. The go-ahead goal.
Well, the game's all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Montreal's got in front by a goal here in the first.
Well, I really like the way they've competed here, James. They get the go-ahead goal, but they got to find a way to continue to attack. You got to play with killer instinct, especially when there's so much time left.
And that's just out of reach. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Tampa Bay still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. The Bolts win it.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Cross into the paint. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. C'est la dernière minute de la première période. Oh, he walks it away with the stick. Quick shot. And that goes off a body. Moves it to Gonçalves. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Odd man rush. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Fantastic save!
Vasilevsky's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Tries to feed it over to Bjorkstrand. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Passes it over to Doc. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. If you'd like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
Gord's not going to return to this game, James, and this is some unfortunate and sad news that the injury suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
I don't want to speculate at all, but that did not look good. From the right side and up the middle. possession in their own end. Takes it from the right side. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Great defensive effort with the stick. Works it across to Matheson. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Tampa Bay's looking to convert on some of these chances. They've had plenty of opportunities, but have been snake-bitten thus far. Slides it diagonally to Matheson. Quick shot! Save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Montreal's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Quick feed to Dobson. And he takes the feed. Answers up with an even better save. Fires it. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass across to Carrier. Denies him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
The Bolts ready to go on the attack. Shuts him down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Toss up the puck after that hit. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Through center. And he takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Moves it quickly over to Hudson. Slides the puck across to Deneau. Takes the puck. Hammers one at the net. Comes up with the stop. And the puck's kicked free. Cernak's got it in the defensive end. He got all of that hit. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes it at center. Here he is in the open ice. On the breakaway. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Montembeau's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Tampa Bay's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. The Bolts take possession here inside the offensive zone. No room for that one to get through. From the right side, they gain the zone. Passes it over. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Bulls take possession here in the open ice. Montreal's got the puck now. Sends it over to Doc. Slides it back to the blue line. Picked up by Carlisle. Great read in the offensive zone by Dobson.
Montreal has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But if it has to translate to something, this is still a close game.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Feeds the puck over to Cirelli. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Quick pass to Texier. Loses his balance The Lightning have gained possession undermanned. Nice zone entry on the left side. Just wide. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Picking up some steam at center ice. Takes a shot. Oh, the goalie's fist friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Canadiens are leading in this one, and another one could never hurt, but it's a tough game here. It's tough to put it by the tender, who seems to be in good position because the puck keeps getting rung off the post.
Suzuki's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Can't get it to go. Tampa Bay's in on the offensive attack now. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. The Lightning have possession now. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Slides the puck over to Hedman. The Canadiens take possession in the neutral zone. Holmberg's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And let's see what the call is. The Canadiens are being called for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
And now he angles it across to Suzuki. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Angles it over to Radish. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Here's a short pass to Suzuki. Montreal's on the attack. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Moves it to Radish. Sends the pass over. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Passes on over to point. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Bolts carried along the wall. Slides it across. Great save by Montembeault. And a great save. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Bjorkstrand's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers slummed up. And a busted swing on the shot. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. And they get that puck down the ice. Quick feed to Bjorkstrand. Fires it on net. And it's turned aside by Montembeault. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. Time to execute here on this power play. Turns it over. Loses his check. He's on a breakaway. And the net's down a man, and he's in all alone. James works the puck in his own zone. Holtz out of the box. Deals a lot of credit to that penalty kill unit. Turned aside with a glove.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good impressive habits there, and it leads to the kill. Vasilevsky's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Tampa Bay's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. James wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Montembeau's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's 4-2. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Habs take it along the wall. Broken up in the neutral zone by Kucherov. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. On the redirect. Waffle boarded by Montembeau.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And now it's over to Kucherov. Picks off the pass. Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides it across to McDonough. Puck grab by Cirelli. The Habs gain control of it. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Beats it down low. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Penalty coming up here. Cooley's been flagged for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Tampa Bay's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
And the puck clears the zone. And he comes up with it. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Paul. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Paul close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
And he sidesteps the check there. Montreal's on the attack and makes the save.
Vasilevsky's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Evans slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Hudson. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Gensel.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. The Bolts have it against the wall. A chance! Nothing! Great heads-up play by the defender. Trying to shake loose. Slides it across. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Now he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Deneau's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Gallagher. Great stop by Vasilevsky.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Canadiens will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Cooley's teammates kill off the penalty.
Oh, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's taken by the defense. Nice dish from the left wing. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Slafkovsky's crossed the line and gained the zone. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Oh, gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Vasilevsky. Works it across to Slafkovsky. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Tampa Bay's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Hall's quick stick off the draw wins possession. McDonough's picking up steam. Taken along the wall by Dobson. And now it's to Slafkovsky. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick pass to Hall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jurgensen. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Stops that one.
Vasilevsky's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Says it in front. Oh, and he fans on it. Anderson's got the puck in his own zone. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Hard hit frees up the puck. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Taken by Gergensons. Toss it up on the play. Puck scooped up by Paul. Here's a chance. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Habs have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Shot! And that's deflected off someone in front. Montreal's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Gonçalves. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Sends the pass down low. Picked up along the wall by Raddish. Stops him cold. Handles it along the blue line. Shekai's lugging the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Feeds the puck to Bolduc. Gain momentum up along the side. Bolduc's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves it to McDonough. Gains the zone on the left wing. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Montembeault.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Bolts have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's a chance in front, and that chance is blocked. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Kapanen's won the draw and they're on the attack. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Takes the feed. Tampa Bay's got control of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Cirelli. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Quick feed to Hudson. Kapanen's taking it from his own end. Sends it over to Cirelli. Slafkovsky's stick handling in his own zone. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. And he takes the pass. The Habs are on the attack. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Routine glove stop by Montembeault. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Past the midway mark in this period, the Habs lead at 4-2. Tampa Bay's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Turns it away on the slap shot. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Looking to set up offensively. Moves it over to Chernak. The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. Drives to the paint, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Plays the body into that play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Montembeault's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Tampa Bay's look good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Well, dude, so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
The Habs played along the wing. Grabbed along the board by Cooley. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Delayed penalty coming up here. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here as it is one-sided. And it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the face-off.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the face-off, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Tampa Bay's got the puck. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Scores! On the power play, they strike!
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. I would love to know how fast that one was going, James, because he absolutely tagged it. He had all the time in the world and the space, I might add, to walk into it. He put the spicy sauce and the mustard on that one as it beats the goaltender clean.
The Lightning have got one back here late in the second. Now, can they build on this?
They need to build on it, and it's got to be a wave of energy. Every single line's got to come out there and dictate the pace, but they got what they want. They're striking distance, so their opponent will certainly be feeling it.
We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Tampa Bay's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Here they come. Sends the pass across the ice. The Canadiens will play it from the corner. Scooped up along the wall by Chernak. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Puts it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Perrier's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Sends one up to Holmberg. Coughs up possession of the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Moves it quickly over to Gonsalves. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Across the line. Taken along the wall by Deneau. Handles the pass. Intercepts it in the neutral zone.
Montreal's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
And that's broken up. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. The Bolts will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
The Canadiens once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Quick pass to Bolduc. Passes it to Gallagher. And he's able to handle that one. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. They move the puck out of harm's way. Gets it over to Dobson. Kapanen's carrying it ahead. Takes the feed. Blocked aside. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Here's a short pass to Gonçalves. Shot. That's gloved by Montembeault. Quick pass across to Kapanen. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Cirelli's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Habs take possession off the faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Angles it over. He might have a step here. He's in. Oh, what a save! Slides it across to Gallagher. Sends it into the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Hedman. Off a stick. Montembeault's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Suzuki's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Gets it out of his own end. And great hustle to come up with the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Tampa Bay's got it now. Pass back to the point. And he had the answer on that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Cirelli's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Suzuki's won a big draw on their own end. Montreal's working the transition through the middle of the ice.
Carlisle's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Moves it to McDonough. There's a firm collision. The Bolts get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
And he feeds it down to McDonough. Moves the puck along the half wall. Works it across to Deneau. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Hedman. The Bolts gain possession. Cirelli's got it against the boards. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Montreal's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a shot, and that carries off a body in traffic. The Habs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Handles the pass from the right wing. The Canadiens play it along the boards. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Gonçalves. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Cooley. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Bolts look to start the transition game. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away before the end of tonight's game.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Been a big night for some fantasy poolers watching this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Montreal is ahead right now, and that's the operative word right now, James, because this has been back and forth. This is all about high-flying offense. I know that you'll love this type of game.
The Bolts gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Montreal's got it behind the net. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Kucherov's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Suzuki. Pass to Cirelli. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Matheson. And now he moves it to Texier. Slides into Cirelli. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Duck's got it along the wing. Has some smart heads-up defensive play by Chernak. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Gains the zone from the right side. Oh, my! Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Moves the puck over to Bjorkstrand. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And there's the save. Through pass ahead. Takes a shot. Routine save made by Montembeault.
Hudson's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
The Bolts are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And he sends it across to Hudson. Receives the pass. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Montembeault's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's been a fun one here tonight. 4-3 hockey game. Montreal's won the faceoff. Big save by the goaltender. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Tampa Bay's taking possession in their own end. Gonçalves takes it into the offensive end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Carrier's got the puck in his own zone. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And he takes the ditch. Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. Good save.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Tampa Bay's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Bulls have it behind the net. Here's a pass down low. Looks to set up at the point now. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. They win the draw and go on the attack. A chance right in front. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to get one by the tendy.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Picked up along the wall by Anderson. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. The Lightning have gained possession. And now it's grabbed by Bjorkstrand. And that's deflected. Tampa Bay's regained possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Doc. The Bolts have it from their own end. Strong use of the body. Angles it over to Matheson. And that's poked away by McDonough. From the point, they take control of it. Puck exits the zone. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Dishes it off. That's intercepted. The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Texier. Huge steal at his own end. Points got it along the boards. Great positioning in the defensive end.
Sometimes when you're
big time collision, and look at that, he landed right on his own bench.
well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this to send a message, send you right over the boards into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing either way, no question that you got off your feet and you wound up on your bench.
Saves it over. Too many bodies in the way. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Bolts are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Here's a short pass to Thompson. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Moves it to Slavkovsky. Sends a pass over. And they score! On the power play, they make it happen.
You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just tag it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Bolts take control of the faceoff. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Carrier. What a close save by Vasilevsky.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 25 seconds.
Tampa Bay's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him with the save. Oh, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Montreal's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Battling for it along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Hedman. Tosses it to Kucherov. And he gives it over to Hagel. Puck scooped up by Carlisle. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Gallagher's taking it from his own end. Looks to get the puck over to Anderson. Into the offensive end now. Works it across to Hedman. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault.
Well, a goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Good time stop there. Grabs it in his own end. Passes the puck over to Matheson. And here at center, that's intercepted. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Doc. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Broken up at center by Holmberg. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canadiens will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Tampa Bay's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
Bjorkstrand's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Kucherov. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
This is a great power play goal, James. They have the execution in terms of their passing along the outside, and then they attack the net with a shot. You have to have net front presence and create a screen. That's exactly what they have, and they capitalize as a result.
Tampa Bay's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Montreal's got it in their own zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Hammers it on net. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Tampa Bay's got the puck here in the open ice. Loses the coverage there. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Vasilevsky. Moves it quickly over to point. Takes that pass back at the point. And he totally whiffs on that one. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Bolts have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Handles it again. Scooped up along the wall by Gergensons. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Slides it over to Caulfield. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Moves it around along the half wall. Let's get the call. Gergensons has been handed a pair for cross-checking.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, this power play has already connected once, looking to cash in again here, James. I love the options that they have on it. It keeps it unpredictable. When it's unpredictable, real difficult for the PK to find out where to go first. I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
The Canadiens cross the line and gain the zone. Huge blocker save by Vasilevsky. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's off a stick. And he's scores! There it is on the power play!
The power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you. They don't ask how it goes in, James, just if it goes in. But this is one of those goals that's all about the effort areas, the hard work and the timing to get to the rebound first.
Montreal's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they'll start with possession. Textbook stop by Vasilevsky. Evans wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Easily kicked away by the goalie. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Here's a chance in front. Puck picked up by Holmberg.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Tampa Bay's been terrible tonight, James. There's a lackluster performance in all areas of the game, and now the bench is quiet. They know the effort that they put in.
Scrum along the boards. Montreal's got possession of the puck.
Montembeau's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Directed over to Slafkovsky. And loses possession after a solid hit. Quick shot! And that ricochets off McQuigg in front. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Bolts look to start the transition game. Gonçalves hooks around. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Puck cleared from the defensive end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Jostled off the puck. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Handles the puck.
Bjorkstrand's known to be a pure goal scorer, but not tonight. He's distributing the puck so well, and this is a product of reading exactly what your opposition is giving you. He's doing a tremendous job of moving the puck.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Here's a short pass to Bjorkstrand. And that's stolen by Suzuki. And turns aside the stopper with ease. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about changing the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And off the draw, they win possession. Dishes it to Kucherov. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
Now, when you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good inside.
And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net, and he's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
Montreal's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Oh, what a save! A gorgeous glove save on the play!
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
The Canadiens win the draw. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone.
Cirelli's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. Shuts him down. And here's the pass to Caulfield. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Bjorkstrand. Puck picked up in the open ice. Taken by Kucherov. Montreal's regained possession of the puck. Moves it to Caulfield. Drills him. Moves the puck across to Radish. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
You know, as had multiple assists in this game, and who knows how many more he's going to get because he's generating offense. He's manipulating his opponent to open up different lanes and seams towards the net here, James. I'd want to play with him, no question about it. Just put your stick on the ice and drive the net.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Evans wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Shot tipped and puts it just off course.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Montreal's got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Cooley. Delayed penalty looming. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick feed to Bolduc. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Lightning have been handed a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
The Canadiens once again send out their power play unit.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Stopped by the goaltender. James carries the puck in his own zone. Looking to set up offensively. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Caulfield. Johansson's going to hang on for a whistle. Cirelli's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Canadiens win the draw. Gets in front of it. Slafkovsky's got control of the puck in the corner. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Suzuki's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Bolts gain possession of the defensive zone. Intercepted at center by Slafkovsky. Here's a shot. What a special teams is having a night here this evening.
That's their command of the puck and the way they're using the space in the offensive zone here, James. They're manipulating the PK units coming out, and they're finding a way to get lanes to the net. This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. The team is not playing well in front of you. The starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
Montreal's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Forces the turnover. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. The Bolts have it in the offensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Caulfield's got it across the line. Fires it. Turned aside by Johansson. Moves it up. Slides the pass over to Hedman. Quick pass across to Texier. Slides the puck over. And he catches that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Montreal's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Evans wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Pass across to Bolduc. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Shot! Glove save made by Johansson. Cernak's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Quick pass to Hudson. Tries to get the puck over to Borduc. Wait for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Picked up by Cernak.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Deneau. Tampa Bay's got it in the neutral zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Habs have it now. Moves it to Hudson. And he takes the feed. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's denied by Johansson. Puck grab by Holmberg. Drives it to the crease. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Dished on over to Holmberg. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Holmberg's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And he takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. To the front! Too much congestion blocks the shot. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Well, let's face it, James. You're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
Montreal's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Tampa Bay's going to start with the puck in their own end. Huge steal in his own end. Here they come on the rush. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Montembeault's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Montreal's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Cirelli's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Picks up the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. And now he tries to get it across to Hagel. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. The Habs looking against the half wall. And that pass goes off a stick. The Bolts cross the blue line and are on the attack. Shot with the stop. And he comes up big again. Quick feed to Thompson. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Kucherov. Uses the force on that hit. Moves it quickly over to Doc. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And that's knocked away by Kucherov. Grabbed along the boards by Gallagher. With possession along the wall. Lays into the body. And a great save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Canadiens have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Can't pull the trigger. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. James has it in their own end. Sends the pass over. Takes the shot. Oh, and just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
The Canadiens really found a lot of different ways to get on the power play tonight and make the most of those opportunities, Cheryl.
Yeah, and everyone's feeling good about it. Anytime you get the call, you're on the unit, 1 or 2, to be on that power play. You know your role, you know the expectation, and you want to be there, and they certainly delivered tonight.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.